Alright, my first mistake of the year. Doesn't look like any of the sweet potatoes made it. It was way too early. It got cold. I put them in the greenhouse the next day, but I think the damage was already done. And between the greenhouse being, really, really hot sometimes, I think that just wiped them out. I tried to do that suggestion of keeping the pot peppers and stuff in the pots, but I don't think that's going to work. Again, the greenhouse is not really set for that. Well, look, another hole. I probably got ripped. Yeah, that's the problem. Plastic greenhouses get holes all the time. Brought the lemon lime plants out. The lime plant is doing the best of all. I think this is the lime. Actually, no, this is the lemon, and it has some flowers on it, but that's the lime not doing so hot. And this is last year's lemon, and so I transplanted that out of the smaller pot into here. I am just not good at growing these because I just don't have the right place to stick these things during the cold season when they need to stay warmer. The good news, so my raspberry plants I put in here, this one's got growth on it, so this one's coming back, and then these two little ones right here are coming back. I was only going to give 2 to my son's school, so with those 2 that should be good. It'll be a couple of years before they get anything out of those raspberry, but at least that came back, and who knows, maybe one of these other plants will start doing something. You can see from here probably the raspberry plants that are in the ground have a lot more leaves than these ones, so I might even grab one from out of there. Haven't got enough dirt. I haven't gone around to get the more dirt I need to top this off, and I was gonna mix it better with some peat moss and stuff like that, so I can have some better soil here. So the front part of this is, there's nothing here, but I went ahead and threw some peas in, and they're coming through. Some of them are coming through, and then so that was like over a week ago, and then I just put in some more. It's like snap peas and sugar peas, 1 and 1, and yeah, there's one coming up here. So that will, so I put some more in just a couple days ago. And the idea, just have a couple different sets, and hopefully I'll get more production this year than last year since I put them in earlier. Strawberry plants that got dug up, it looks like it's pretty good. This one is the one from over here at the garden tower, which I was planning on this year taking all the dirt out and moving the strawberries out, but it's probably a little bit too late to do that. So I think I will transplant the rest of these strawberries from the garden tower over to here in the fall. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It looks like I got about 18 or 19 of the 25 strawberries I put in. It's really hard to tell right now if there's, like, if this is just, I mean, that's just one. That's one. But looks like most of them survived whatever little critter was digging up the whole bed here. And the rhubarb plant has returned, but something is eating it. That's not good. Didn't have that issue last year, but I'm glad it's back, because rhubarb plants are not cheap, and I keep on failing on them, but hey, it came back, so that's the first. So the other issue is putting the straw down. I was trying to do something with mulch this year, and unfortunately the straw, is turning to grass, so I'm gonna have to come out here and make sure that, get rid of that, so I don't have like a big grass filled container. So that's kind of annoying. Other than that, let's go. So strawberries on the top, you know, fill up, and we got some new growth here. But down here is like where the ones that didn't make it. There's one left here, and there's one down there. So we'll see how these go. I usually have the birds take out my strawberries and my blueberries. Speaking of which, got some blueberry flowers here. They're all been enjoying the early spring. And like I said, here's the raspberries. Like this raspberry plant right here, I could probably take that one out, give it to school because it's outside the regular garden area. But I don't remember how many I put in originally, but looks like I got the 4 groups. And then there's some more. So it looks a lot better this year because I cleaned it up at the end of last year, get rid of some of the mess, and hopefully that will give me plenty of strawberries, or raspberries, sorry, for this year. I've already sprayed some deer repellent over here on the roses because something already came in and took a bite out of one of the growths here on the blue rose. Luckily there's a little bit left, so it's not dead. Yay! This is new rose I just got my wife. We were in the store. It's kind of a tropical peach sort of one. So we put that one in that spot right there, which didn't have one going. And so these are the 100-year older roses. And so this one's definitely not coming back. So I might put something else in there. And I got to come through and get rid of all this weeds from that flower thing that I tried. That just ended up being, I mean, there's a few sunflowers in it, but it was mostly, I didn't like it. So lesson learned on those. If you have like a field to put one of those seed packs of pollinator flowers in, that's great if you don't care for what it turns into. But man, I did not like some of the weeds that it came with. So finally, so I put tomatoes and peppers seeds from the peppers I got last year off of the plants. The peppers have not done anything, so I have the worst luck trying to get peppers started. But move some of the tomato plants into larger things. I need more of these size containers. And then I just took the leftover sweet potato I had and I just stuck it here in the water. And according to other people's stuff, that should start giving me some growth at the top. It's probably a little bit later than it should be put in, but like I said, I was doing so good with the other sweet potatoes and messed that up. But that's it for now.